Hey guys, it's your girl TriniNatz. Last night I dyed my hair. Well, I dyed my roots and I applied some pipe cleaner curlers to my hair. So I'm actually headed out the door pretty soon. So I want to take the pipe cleaners out, but I wanted to show you guys how it looks, being that, you know, I'm going to have fresh roots. I used Clairol's Textures and Tones in the color Bronze. Let me get in close so you guys can see if you can tell the difference. That's the new color that we're working with. I love this color. This is actually the second time that I'm using this color and I really like it. I did not apply it to the entire length of my locks. I only applied it to the roots and whatever new growth I had, which was probably about this, I would say like this much here. I didn't really do a tutorial because I am not a licensed hairstylist, so I don't really want to do any tutorials when it comes to dye, just because I don't want anybody to be following what I did and they have a problem, because like we already said in my previous video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, talking all about locks. But in that video I already said everybody's hair is different. So with that being said, quickly I'm just going to go over the steps that I took. So I'm actually going to start to take out the pipe cleaner curls as I talk to you, because yeah, your girl got to go. And of course, if you don't know how to take a pipe cleaner out, you just pull on it like so. Get the end and just pull it out, just like that. See, and that one is out, and that's what we looking like. I finished this at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, and the only reason it dried is because I left my hair open. I only covered down my hairline, and I just left the rest to air dry, and it's hot. It's hot, okay? So it's definitely dry. So of course what I did is I dyed my hair on dried hair. You don't have to wash your hair or wet your hair prior to applying the dye. I applied it strictly to my roots. There's 4 things that come in the box. There's the instructions with the gloves. There's the conditioner. There's the color, the liquid color, and then there's like the cream activator. So you mix the color and the activator together. Of course, you put on your gloves, make sure you're wearing like some old clothes, nothing's gonna get messed up, and you proceed to apply it to your roots. So first what I did was I actually applied it to, let's see, I'll show you from this one. You see like pretty much all of this up to about here was black. So like this much here was black. So I applied it to this part first. Okay, and then after I applied it to that part, throughout most of my hair is when I went and applied it to the roots, just because the roots tend to get brighter than the rest of your hair most of the time. And yeah, I made that mistake a couple of times and I had to go and correct it. So I have learned a thing or two after doing this multiple times, which is why I didn't want to do a tutorial, because I don't want somebody who is their first time doing it and it doesn't come out the way they want it to, and it's like, oh, but you said, because I tell you, there was many dyes that I did that did not come out the way I wanted it to. Okay. So I mixed it up, put it on my roots. After I put it on my roots, I actually left my hairline out. I did not apply dye to that part. I tied it up. I put it in one. I put a plastic bag over it. I left that for about 15 minutes. After about 15 minutes, I took off the bag. I personally constantly check my dye as it's doing its thing. I don't never let it just sit there and wait like half an hour, 40 minutes and then come to it, because these things move quick. One minute you might look at it and it's still looking black, it's still looking brown. 5 minutes later you come back, the thing is like yellow. Okay, so you have to make sure to monitor it as you're going. Don't just leave it. So after about 15 minutes, I went ahead and I put the dye on my roots. The reason I do this is because, honestly, to tell you the truth, I usually don't really like my dye the first week or 2 weeks that I do it, mainly because I already have a finer texture of hair around the perimeter of my head. So when I go ahead and put that dye on it, usually it makes it look like I have no hair on my hairline, and I really don't like that look. I like it when it starts to grow in and it's a little bit darker. In addition, I also washed it out first. Like I think after about 10-15 minutes, I looked, it was okay, it was doing its thing. I left it, I went back again. 10 more minutes later, I came back and I checked and I washed it out. I just took like my head and I just washed out the edge, because I still wanted the back of the hair to do a little bit more, but the edges was fine. It didn't need to be done any more than that. So I was like, no, I'm not even Clairol, we're not gonna do it today. We are not gonna do it today, okay? I probably would say I left the dye on for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I do know that the box states to leave it for like 20 to 30 minutes, but if you've ever dyed your hair and you have locks, you know that it takes a little bit more time for it to soak into your hair, being that it's locked and it's, you know, it's not loose, which is also why the dye adheres to your roots so quick. Loose roots are gonna get it like, it's gonna stick it to it. So you really want to make sure that you apply it to the actual locked strands of your hair first, and then after that, after you see that doing a little something something, then go ahead and apply it to the loose part of your hair, your roots, because the roots are definitely going to show up like hella bright if you just put everything on the same time. First of all, this process probably took me about 4 hours, no lie. I put the dye in around 8. I would say, give or take, say around 9 I was washing it out. And I probably washed my hair for about 2 hours, like no lie. I rinsed out the dye first. That probably took about 3 rinses, because when you have dye in locks, you cannot play no game. And I stress that these are chemicals, these are strong chemicals. This stuff will annihilate your hair, okay? So you want to make sure to get it all out. So I probably rinsed that for a while. I'm currently using a new shampoo. And then also, this is probably the only time ever in life that I put conditioner in my hair, but I usually do put the conditioner in my roots when I dye my hair. That's the only time that I put conditioner in my hair. And yeah, I just concentrate that on my roots where I put the dye, where I need it. I don't want it on my actual locks. Then I washed that out. I took a minute to wash that out, because I felt like even after I washed it out like 4 times and I was squeezing it, it was still feeling slimy. So make sure, I literally probably went through each one of my locks, squeezing it and washing it and making sure it wasn't feeling slimy anymore. Because I don't play any games when it comes to making sure that everything, and I mean everything, is out of my hair. So yeah, the washing process probably took me about 2 hours to 2.5 hours. I'm not even gonna lie, it took a minute, but it is what it is. And hopefully I like the result. Most of the time when I first dye my hair and it's still wet, I can't really tell until it dries. So of course I put these pipe cleaners in while my hair was still wet. So we gonna see, man. I'm gonna be seeing these results right with you, because I don't know. Of course, after I washed out the hair, made sure I washed out the conditioner completely, I went ahead and spritzed my hair with some more water, because now I gotta go extra hard now. Just know that. So if you're not prepared to go harder with your hair and put more time into it and put more effort into it, then don't put a dye in your hair. So anywho though, usually I don't like the way these pipe cleaners look when they're tight like this, but being that my hair has a little bit of length on it now, the pipe cleaners the curls are actually longer. Because I remember doing pipe cleaner curls and the curl is literally like this long, okay? So yeah, looking at this, I reached 5. But one more thing, I also wanted to mention that I did these pipe cleaners with only 2 locks on each pipe cleaner. So hence why the curl is so tight. Really tight, okay? One of the reasons why I did that, in addition to I wanted it to be a little tighter, a little shorter, a little more coily, but another reason why I did that was because I knew I had to take it out today, and it was really late when I was doing it. I say it was like 1:30 in the morning when I finished, and I knew I had somewhere to go like this afternoon, because it's currently like 2 o'clock. It's literally 2 o'clock on the dot right now. So I knew that. So I knew I didn't have much time for it to dry. And of course, the less amount of hair on the pipe cleaner, the quicker it's going to dry. If I had like 4 or 5 locks bundled up on the pipe cleaner, it might not have dried so quickly. So yeah. Oh, I think I'm done. Am I? Let's see. Pipe cleaners are a sneaky little bugger. Sometimes you think you got them all out, and like 3 days later, you're like, is that a pipe cleaner in my hair? 2-strand twister like that too. Be walking around with like 2-strand twists in the back of your hair for like a week before you realize. But I think I got them all out. This is how the curls look just straight off the pipe cleaner, not separating anything. Oh, let's look at the roots. I didn't even look at the roots. See what we working with, man. I'm gonna go check on it and be back. Yo, this is like a real time, because I'm actually going out right now. So y'all really getting to see like the process of me like taking down a style and really seeing if I like it or what I want to do or how I want to tweak it. So I'm gonna be right back when I figure out what I'm gonna do, okay? Alright guys, so I'm back. I looked in the mirror and I think I kind of love it, okay? So I'm definitely gonna keep it tight. I'm not gonna loose it out the way I thought I was going to, because I really thought I would not have liked it. I'm telling you, the last time I did pipe cleaner curls, I don't know, I just felt like little Bo Peep or something. I wasn't feeling the look, but I feel like it's cute and it has like a little natural kind of like, looks like a haircut thing going on. And the way I parted it to like go to one side, I really like that. I think all I'm gonna do is just take this one just so it's not so much in my face, and I'm just using one of these pins, and I'm just gonna pin him down like so. And yeah, child, that's it. If you have any questions, anything that you want to let me know, list it down below. And if you want to see these beautiful curls drop in, hit me up on my social media, my Instagram and my Snapchat and things of that nature. And I'll definitely be showing you guys how it looks as it falls, because that's pretty much the beautiful part of putting in pipe cleaners, like seeing the transition of it. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed talking to you guys and taking this out and kind of revealing my new color with you guys. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, weekend, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah, 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 mwah. Deuces.